I'm slowly losing my mind. I'm in a good spot physically, and we need to just get there. Time to worry that I'm getting injured, time to worry that I'm getting sick, time to overreact and be convinced that either one of those two things are happening. Anyway, welcome to the taper.
All the best, everybody racing in Berlin, and for anybody else who's tapering for your upcoming marathon. All right, let's go. All right, we're going to do a quick little warm up, jog to the track, and get in some threshold miles. All right. Hey, Future MK here, just popping in to ask a giant favor to like this video, help get it out to as many people as possible, and to subscribe. If you haven't done so already, it helps out our channel a ton. Thanks so much. Love ya. Okay, mile 1, 8 something. Mile 2, 8:02. All right, Kevin Young is going to try to go about 14 seconds per mile faster on his threshold effort, and Anita's going to try to go about 20 seconds per mile faster for her threshold effort. So we're basically leveling up from half marathon pace effort to 10K race pace effort. Get the mind and the body adjusted to running at these speeds for sustained periods of time and building up our lactate clearance ability. All right, let's go. Okay, first tempo mile in 6:49 for Kev Young. Mile 2, 6:47, and we're on the float. Well done, Kev Young. Good job. Halfway done, halfway done. Thanks for the support, Isaac. All right, looking good, team. Mile 3, 6:49, all right. Last mile, 6:45, all right. Yes! All right. Ready to get a cool down on?
Ready.
All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go. Good job, Anita. Way to crush those 4 miles. And you did them in 2 sets. Only 1 break. That's really, really strong at 10K race pace for the very first time. That's very good mental strength.
I feel a little out of breath, but I'm still moving, so it's good.
Awesome, awesome.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, okay.
I could be
And that's a wrap.
already. There's no guarantee on anything. And I'll take care of you along the way. My love, one day at a time, will leave our troubles behind.
Well done, Evan. Thanks for helping out Miss Anita.
You're welcome.
Care of me along the way. My love, one day at a time, will leave our troubles behind. Here with you in our treetop view. Well, it takes me to when I was young. I fell before, but I can't ignore that it's nothing like I'm falling now.
9.86 miles, 1 hour, 6 minutes and 18 seconds, 7 minutes and 43 seconds per mile. Gentle aerobic run done and in the books. And not only did we get in our gentle aerobic run, but 2 of our all-heart athletes got in some really great work at lactate threshold, Anita and Kevin. Always good to see my good friend Isaac. It's been a while since we've been able to run together, so it was a lot of fun catching up and hanging out and spending some time together. Let's go! And when my good friend Isaac's not so angry, he's a really great person, a lot of fun to hang out with. But the all-heart athlete who's the opposite of angry is definitely Kevin Young. He is a hyperbole of positive thoughts and positive actions. And although exaggerated, I mean it in the most positive way, because his actions, his positive vibe, his energy is infectious. But today, Kevin Young was a little bit self-critical about his workout, especially the end result. Last week, Kevin Young did a similar workout 2 times 2 miles at lactate threshold effort, except a little bit slower. He did those miles at 7:04 per mile, and he did it as a broken tempo run, breaking only 1 time in the middle, 2 times 2 miles. A natural progression would be to either decrease the break time or the number of breaks within the tempo run. You can even alter the tempo run itself, the intervals themselves, the long intervals, and either lengthen the long intervals or increase the number of long intervals. And an easy way to progress Kevin Young's threshold efforts would have been to tack on a little bit more distance to his threshold workout. But Kevin Young already has a pretty girthy week, so instead of adding more distance and instead of making the tempo run more difficult by making it unbroken, I decided to write in the plan to increase the pace, the intensity level of the tempo efforts just slightly. We can increase the speed of the tempo effort with the expectation of running at a longer distance or an unbroken distance next week at a slower pace, and use today's faster effort as a bridge to get us there. After last week's 2 times 2 miles at 7:04 per mile, it was hard for Kevin Young to wrap his mind around the idea of doing that unbroken 4 miles all in one go. But after today's broken tempo run of 2 times 2 miles at 6:49 per mile, Kevin Young feels a lot more confident about doing an unbroken 4 miler next week. But although Kevin Young has gained some confidence, he was a bit self-critical about his own workout. Since his plan called for 2 times 2 miles of tempo effort with only 1 break, but he ended up taking 2 breaks. As expected, Kevin's heart rate climbed steadily as the workout progressed. Wasn't surprised at all that that would happen, and the amount of pressure that he was feeling was starting to affect him. His legs were getting a little bit heavy, and he was beginning to form a gap in between himself and me. And this happened towards the end of the 3rd mile, and I suspected that it would happen, and I wasn't too nervous about writing in the plan for a tough 2 times 2 miles at such a fast pace, since I knew that I'd be with him and I could judge his effort level and his heart rate while we were out on the run, on the workout in real time. And so I encouraged Kevin Young to make it to the end of the 3rd mile and to fight hard so that we could take a float after the 3rd mile. We did that. We took just a 90-second float just to regroup mentally, kind of gather ourselves, and then we crushed that last 4th mile. Kevin Young asked me what he could have done to have done a better job so that he could successfully complete that 2nd long interval of 2 miles. I asked Kevin Young to reconsider his perspective on his workout and to compare his effort today to his effort last week when he did 2 times 2 miles at a much slower pace. And it's impossible to deny that he did a much better job this week than last week. And that means that he's following a progression. And a progression means that he is running better than he was last week. And that means he's winning. So my positive powerhouse athlete, Kevin J, now knows how to self-evaluate himself a little bit more positively, and so can you. Empirically evaluate your performance each week. Count the number of reps, count the total distance, compare the different speeds, compare the different durations of recovery periods, and you can know for sure if you are making good progress or not. Because remember, winning is being better today than you were yesterday. every day. So much gratitude to our lovely Patreon team, without whom we cannot do any of this. So much gratitude. Got Instagram or Strava? Then check us out right here for your daily dose of running motivation. Looking for a spring destination marathon? Then search no further. Check out the Big Island Marathon in Hilo, Hawaii. Use code ALLHEART for 20% off at registration. Yes, I'm walking around in circles trying to close out this video. We hope you have a great day and a meaningful run. We'll see you in the next one. All right. Bye now.